TriCare for Life and Medicare. If you are retired military and eligible for TriCare for Life, this video is intended for you. TriCare for Life and Medicare work hand in glove. My intent with this brief video is to help you understand how TriCare for Life works with Medicare and how to avoid a very serious and common mistake encouraged by uninformed insurance agents. If you've been approached by an insurance agent who suggests that you purchase a Medicare Advantage plan to go with your TriCare, please watch this video first. It will be important to you, so please stay tuned. Hi, I'm Matthew Clausen with MedigapSeminars.org. My company is an independent insurance brokerage specializing in Medicare and retirement needs. We help people with their Medicare decisions in virtually every state of the country. We work with all Medicare supplement plans, and we also work with Medicare Advantage plans and are licensed in 49 states. And of course, we also have PartDshopper.com for the Medicare Part D prescription drug plans. Our services are free to you, the consumer. You don't pay us. We are paid by the insurance company when we help you with your application. Over the years, I've often been asked to do a video on TriCare for Life and Medicare. I've hesitated to do so because TriCare for Life is a government program. Insurance agents are not authorized to sell TriCare for Life, and I can only provide my opinion as a licensed agent with over 3 decades of experience in the financial services industry, but not as an active agent for TriCare. I am not an agent for TriCare. While I cannot help you directly with your TriCare or ChampVA, I can help you to understand how TriCare for Life works with Medicare or ChampVA and how to avoid a potentially serious mistake. And that's what I'm going to do here. In recent years, there is one insurance company that has decided to market directly to our military veterans. I won't say who they are in this video. There are rules in my contract that prevent me from doing so. But I will say they are a very reputable company. In fact, not only do we do a lot of business with them across the country, but my own group health insurance that I selected for myself and my employees is through this company. So I have high regard for them. In marketing directly to veterans and their families, this insurance company has developed volumes of training material to help individual agents understand the products and the market. Unfortunately, this insurance company, like all insurance companies, are fighting an uphill battle. In some cases, it's simply a matter of agents not reading or watching the material that's provided to them. In other cases, it's a battle against greed. It's a battle against those who are hungry for income and putting their commissions ahead of your health care. This is a serious pet peeve of mine, and recent interactions with other Medicare agents is what's motivated me most to make this video today. My parents had TriCare for Life coverage. My father was career Navy. He and my mom have since passed and are buried together at Arlington National Cemetery. Both of their end-of-life situations were very medically involved. In both cases, their end-of-life care was made much easier because they had TriCare for Life and not a Medicare Advantage plan. So how does Medicare work with TriCare for Life? What I'm going to do here is provide you with a short answer and then follow it up with more detailed and important explanations. If you have TriCare for Life or ChampVA, it's my opinion and the opinion of the insurance company that I've alluded to that you keep your TriCare or ChampVA and keep your original Medicare. Do not trade your Medicare in for a Medicare Advantage plan. Do not trade your TriCare or ChampVA in for a Medicare supplement. And do not get a standalone Medicare Part D plan, especially if you have ChampVA. I believe you cannot improve on your health care by messing with your TriCare. If you replace your original Medicare with an Advantage plan, you're actually reducing your insurance coverage and potentially increasing your financial risk. That's the short answer, and that's my firm opinion. So how does Medicare work with TriCare for Life? I'm going to cover that next more fully, but before I do, please, I'm asking for a favor from you. If you would, please press the like button below. It helps YouTube pass this video along to others who are also asking about TriCare and Medicare. And if you know others that are also trying to figure out what to do with their TriCare, please share this directly with them or post it on a message board. And also, please share this video on social media if you believe that will help others. Thank you. So how does Medicare work with TriCare for Life? Well, TriCare for Life and ChampVA are like Medicare supplement plans on steroids. As I go through this explanation, I'm just going to use the terms TriCare or TriCare for Life, but I also do mean ChampVA, and I'm referring to TriCare as you age into Medicare. So how is TriCare for Life like a Medicare supplement plan? In order for TriCare for Life to be active, you must also have original Medicare. That is a Medicare Part A, inpatient coverage, and Medicare Part B, outpatient coverage. Original Medicare becomes your primary insurer, and TriCare is your secondary, just like a Medicare supplement plan. Now, TriCare for Life is premium free. You earned it. The part of this that is most important, and the reason I made this video, is that original Medicare, that red, white, and blue Medicare card, is your primary insurer, and that is what you want to keep. So why is it important that original Medicare remain your primary insurer? Because you get to keep the benefits of original Medicare. There are two benefits of original Medicare that are critical to your health care quality. First, with original Medicare being your primary insurance, you're not limited to any network. You can see any doctor or visit any medical facility in the U.S. or any U.S. territory as long as they accept original Medicare. That's pretty much every doctor and every medical facility, again, in the U.S. or U.S. territory. Technically, I think it's 97%. There are very few exceptions. Second, no insurance company can interfere with your care. Your medical decisions are between you and your doctor. The goal of both Medicare and TriCare is to cover everything that is medically necessary. Your doctor does not need to get prior approval from an insurance company. You don't need to get a referral from your doctor if you wish to see a specialist. And no insurance company can stall or prevent your medical treatment based on their internal rules. All Medicare decisions are between you and your doctor. When you have original Medicare, TriCare for Life and Medicare work hand in glove so that your annual maximum out-of-pocket financial risk is limited to near zero. In fact, the only expense for inpatient or outpatient services would be if TriCare approves a treatment that Medicare does not. Now, I've never seen this before, and I've not actually heard of it except for reading that, but I guess since it's in the manual, it's possible. And in that case, TriCare will cover the service with a small potential out-of-pocket from you. Please see your TriCare benefit details for the specifics, and they're online on the government website. And I'm going to have a link to that below. As I mentioned, TriCare for Life is like a Medicare supplement plan on steroids. In addition to the standard Medicare supplement benefits, your TriCare includes prescription drug coverage. You do not want to get a separate Medicare Part D plan. In fact, doing so can cause harm to your TriCare, especially if you have ChampVA, so be careful with that. By the way, did you know that the drug coverage you have through TriCare is not subject to the gap, the donut hole, that is a feature of the Medicare prescription drug coverage? You have no coverage gap, no donut hole with your TriCare for Life prescription drug coverage. One of the enhanced benefits I like about TriCare is that it offers significant health care coverage overseas. Now, Medicare only operates in the U.S. and the U.S. territories. Some Medicare supplement plans offer limited emergency coverage if you're overseas. A few Medicare Advantage plans do as well, but that's quite unusual with them. When you have TriCare for Life and you're visiting or you've moved overseas, TriCare for Life becomes your primary insurer. It's very cool. So what is it that motivated me to make this video, and what is the issue that I have with some other Medicare agents and Medicare brokers? Well, let's start with the primary issue. Many Medicare-focused insurance agents are struggling to make a living. Others simply do not put the time and effort into understanding their insurance products before trying to sell them. Insurance agents do not and cannot sell TriCare. On the other hand, Medicare Advantage plans pay the highest commissions of any Medicare product. So when a person with TriCare is looking for help, instead of just telling them that they're in a great plan and there's no reason to make a change, agents try to find a way to sell an Advantage plan and make it look like you're gaining in insurance coverage. You're not. The only thing an insurance agent can do to improve your coverage is to offer you a dental plan. Now, there's not much money in that. So what's the sales pitch? Well, they try to sell an Advantage plan based on what I refer to as the shiny objects. And these are features of a plan that have nothing to do with your primary health needs. These can be dental benefits, gym memberships, a free Uber to a doctor's office, or even some will have a give back of some or all of your Medicare Part B premiums. All of these shiny objects come with your having to give up an important part of your primary health care coverage. Typically, you're either going to give up your freedom to see any doctor or your abilities to have a procedure done without permission from the insurance company. But that fact is entirely glossed over by the sales agent. So the pitch usually goes something like this. The agent will tell you to switch from a original Medicare to a Medicare Advantage plan. Medicare Advantage plans replace your original Medicare. And they're usually going to present a zero premium plan that includes some dental coverage or a gym membership. And they'll tell you that you can keep your TriCare because it's still secondary coverage. But it's to your advantage because you now have dental coverage. Sounds good, right? Well, here's what's not being said. When you trade in your original Medicare for a Medicare Advantage plan, you lose the two benefits of original Medicare that I mentioned earlier. First, you can no longer see any medical provider in the U.S. as long as they accept Medicare. You will now be limited to the Medicare Advantage Plan network of providers. The providers you see have to have signed a contract to accept your specific Medicare Advantage plan. Seeing providers out of network can be cost prohibitive or simply not allowed by the Medicare Advantage Plan. Second, instead of your health care decisions being between you and your doctor, it's now the insurance company who directs your health care. Now, that's important. Your doctor will have to get permission from the insurance company for any procedure or treatment. The insurance company can deny the procedure or delay the procedure by up to 2 weeks. Now, I've seen this done for urgently needed chemotherapy and even dialysis or therapy after a stroke. It could be anything. In another video, I actually talk about the Inspector General report, well, 2 reports actually, done by the Inspector General for Health and Human Services. The Inspector General did an original report on Medicare Advantage plans. It was published in 2018 that showed the insurance companies regularly deny service to the consumer as a tactic to increase profits. When you have a Medicare Advantage plan, your doctor cannot perform a procedure without their permission, except in emergencies, of course. For other procedures, the insurance company can just say no and leave you to fight your health care insurance coverage, which they do. The Inspector General then followed up that 2018 report with one just published in 2022. And guess what? In the latest study, they found nothing has changed. The problem, as they allude to, or they actually directly discuss in the report, is the way that Medicare compensates Medicare Advantage plans, incentivizes them to deny coverage. That's not going to change. I go into detail why in, again, the other videos. It's not necessary here. In addition, in 2021, the American Hospital Association, representing 5,000 U.S. hospitals, wrote a scathing letter to the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, CMS, who manages Medicare, complaining that when doctors are forced to get prior approval for medical procedures, the delay in coverage is harming the patients. Often these are treatments for aggressive cancer or the need to move from a hospital to rehab after a stroke or an accident. The Medicare Advantage plans are allowed to delay procedures for up to 14 days and can then deny them as well. The letter details the problem and the very real harm it causes patients, and I've linked that down below as well. Your TriCare can pay some copays or deductibles left as your obligation after a Medicare Advantage plan is paid a claim. However, unlike when you have original Medicare and TriCare, when you have an Advantage plan, you will have to pay the claim and then submit the paperwork to TriCare for reimbursement. To be clear, when you have a Medicare Advantage plan, anything that TriCare would pay, you must pay first and then be reimbursed. It's not automatically paid for like it is when you have original Medicare. As an important side note, retired veterans who have been switched from original Medicare to a Medicare Advantage plan are, according to my talks with this insurance company, are a significant percentage of Medicare complaints. Once they use the Advantage plan and realize that their benefits have been reduced from what they had, they often complain to Medicare that they've been duped. So please go to the website, again, should be on your screen and linked below. Look for your Tricareforlife handbook for more details on all of that I've covered. So to recap, Tricareforlife is designed to work hand in glove with original Medicare. You cannot improve on that except to add dental coverage. You can get that through TriCare as well, and there are literally dozens of dental plans, standalone dental plans that are available to you as well. If you trade in your original Medicare A and B for an Advantage plan, you reduce your health care coverage and lose the greatest benefits of Medicare. In addition, anything that TriCare would pay for you, you will then have to pay up front and submit paperwork for reimbursement. In my opinion, if you come across an agent that's trying to replace your original Medicare with a Medicare Advantage plan, run away. They are either ignorant or simply care more about their commissions than your health care. If you have original Medicare and Tricareforlife, you have, in my opinion, the best health care available to you in this country. You can't improve on it. You can only weaken it. Please pass this information along to other veterans. Let's put a stop to people making mistakes with their Tricareforlife. As much as I would like to help further, please do not call my office for help with your TriCare. We cannot help you beyond the opinion that I present in this video and the evidence that I've linked below. We are not authorized to work with TriCare. No insurance agent is. So there it is. Now it's your turn. I make these videos for you. I make them to help you make better decisions. Please leave a comment below and let me know what part of this video that you found most informative. And if you have a question that I did not answer, ask below. I will do my best to respond. And if you've had an interaction with an agent trying to sell you a Medicare Advantage plan to get extra dental coverage, let me know below. It would be interesting to hear your comments. But please go to the Tricareforlife website for detailed help. I hope you found this information helpful. Please like this video, press the thumbs up for me if you found this information useful, and share it so others also can see this information. I'm Matthew Clausen with MedigapSeminars.org. Thank you for watching.